How to learn survival skills that will ensure post-disaster comfort. Want to know how to learn survival skills beyond starting a fire and building a shelter? There's a wide range of technical abilities that can help in different situations, but one tactic that will ensure a safe post-disaster existence is survival bartering, which makes developing negotiation know-how the most important part of disaster prep there can be. Disasters, both natural and man-made, pose real threats to our economic well-being. Absolute Rights was compelled to release a collection of special reports that will protect and ensure your safety in any crisis. Bartering with Desperate People, Bartering and Negotiating in Post-Disaster Survival Situations was published as the go-to guide for negotiation training and is available now to Absolute Rights subscribers. Bartering with Desperate People provides the strategies and tactics used by military and law enforcement officials and shows how to apply them to any non-stable scenario. These aren't Jedi mind tricks, but you might feel the Force take over as you sharpen your negotiation skills and fully understand the logic behind them. Though it focuses on survival situations, the Special Reports information can help with any negotiation, because it insists that proper disaster preparedness increases success by up to 30%. Bartering with Desperate People shares the top 10 negotiation pre-planning steps. It also dispels bartering myths and helps identify and defend against dirty bartering tricks. The Earth may or may not reach an apocalyptic meltdown, but we could very well reach a point where bartering becomes more than just a lucrative hobby. It may seem like an unlikely scenario, but look what happened in Greece. The New York Times reported last year that Volos, a town near the Aegean Sea, was hosting one of the many established barter clubs. Greeks affected by the weakened economy had to resort to monetary replacement, and bartering was the obvious choice. Part alternative currency, part barter system, part open-air market, the Volos network has grown exponentially in the past year from 50 to 400 members. It is one of several such groups cropping up around the country as Greeks squeezed by the large wage cuts, tax increases, and growing fears about whether they will continue to use the euro have looked for creative ways to cope with a radically changing economic landscape, said the piece. Those struggles sound rather familiar, don't they? If Greece does take a turn for the worse and eventually does stop using the euro, networks like this are prepared to step into the breach, the article said. As foreign countries take steps to put them in control of their dwindling finances, Americans continue to spend money they don't have and slip into debt they can't afford. If changes aren't made in the consumerist mentality that controls this country, we will be headed for a Greek reprise. Should we reach that point, prepare yourself with an expert survival skill course in barter training. Imagine the confidence well-rounded negotiation skills can give. The truth is, desperate times change people, and properly dealing with them to get the things you need to survive becomes paramount. Bartering with Desperate People contains all the techniques that make good negotiators, and also includes an extensive list of the most valuable bartering items in times of disaster recovery. To get a copy and find out how to learn survival skills that will keep you alive, visit www.absoluterights.com/reports/bartering-with-desperate-people.